Did you know, according to the NPS.gov, annual visitation has increased by 32% over the last decade, leading to trail congestion like this at Laurel Falls in July of 2019. Over 375,000 visitors hiked Laurel Falls in 2020. That's an increase of over 110,000 people compared to 2019. That leads me into today's topic, guys: charging to park at Laurel Falls. So welcome to my channel. My name's Bailey Rain, and obviously this is Rain Ventures, all about hiking and outdoors adventure, fun stuff here. This is one of my discussion videos, so let's get talking. They're charging to park at Laurel Falls. Yes. If you drive past Laurel Falls right now, this is what you'll see. Cones and cones blocking both sides of the road where people used to park on the side of the road. They have a tent now of where rangers are, where they'll check you in and stuff. So you can see here on this video, this is what this is looking like. When is this starting? Well, it's already going on. It started September 7th and it's gonna go through till my birthday, ironically, October 3rd. So that's a decent amount of time. It's a pilot program. So they're not permanently saying, yes, this is what we're gonna do. It's a temporary thing. They're testing it out and seeing if it helps with, like I read in the beginning here, the trail congestion. As you guys know, if anyone has smoked in the hiked in the Great Smoky Mountains. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Anyways, there are certain trails that are like extremely heavily trafficked. Laurel Falls is one of them. Mount Lacana is one. Rainbow Falls, Klingman's Dome, the parking area to do a section of the AT, where you can go all the way to Charles Bunyan, Icewater Shelter, or Mount LeConte there too, on the border there of Tennessee, North Carolina. These are just a few that are extremely popular, that are always full parking, and it's very hard to find a spot and you know, do the hike. But so that's when it's happening, September 7th through October 3rd. Basically, they're going to be charging $14 per vehicle. So if you look at it online, a personal vehicle is $12. Reservation fee is $2 per ticket, so that's how it becomes $14. And there is basically no refunds within 24 hours of the tour or your purchase, so don't expect that. Just my take on the $14 thing, I do not agree with it being that high. I don't know how everyone else feels. It was free and then you're going right up to $14. That's a huge jump. Like, I understand your goal and why the National Park Service is doing it. I get the monitoring of the amount of traffic and the little bit of money that can come in. Well, decent amount of money can go to trail maintenance and things like that, but 14 is a bit steep for 2 hours. You know, if you're going from zero, do it to like $5. You know, $5 a vehicle. That seems a little bit more reasonable, because you limiting, that's another thing that we're gonna get into. There's a time limit. You're limiting to 2 hours and you have to reserve your slot, your time slot. That alone is cutting back traffic, like, by a lot. So why are we going from $5 to, oh, not $5, from nothing to $14? Like, it's just a massive change. And I don't know how you all feel about that. Please comment below. That's just my personal take. I understand it, but I feel like we went a little extreme with that, okay? So that's just my take on it. Everyone feels a little differently, probably. Yeah. So, as I mentioned before, no more roadside parking. Personally, I think that's great, because it was ridiculous I mean, way down the road. It shouldn't be that bad. I mean, that was a little over the board. You can also comment there, what do you think? How do you feel about that? Was parking on the side of the road that big of a deal to you? Yay or nay? To me, it was scary. People don't think before they pull out. You know, you're taking a 2-lane road and making it technically like a 4-lane road because you got cars parked on the other side. You have people that are trying to walk on the side of the road, but there's cars parked there. I mean, it's a little dangerous. I kind of get it. And not everyone slows down through that area. A lot of people still haul butt through there. So I get the side parking thing. Just throw that out there. And the reservation for 2 hours only. It's not a long hike, but it is up pretty steep for a lot of people. But this is also a trail everyone knows about, and it was supposed to be a family-friendly trail that anyone could go do. But there are some people, or even if you have kids or whatever, to me it's gonna take you a little bit longer than 2 hours, and that's not really allowing time to sit and enjoy being there. Do I think maybe 2.5 hours sounds a little better? Yes. I know you're thinking, oh, well, that's only a half hour. Why would she think that? Well, that at least gives you some time to just hang out by the waterfall. If you want to bring a lunch, you can bring a lunch and sit and have your lunch. I feel like 2 hours, for some people, is going to be just cutting it so close. That's just my personal opinion. What do you think? What do you think about the 2 hour slot? Good timing or a little too short? Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, this is how you're gonna be paying online. So if you are still wanting to go to Laurel Falls and you want to pay and reserve your spot, this is how you go about it. You'll go on the nationalpark.gov and you can see they have like all the trail closures right on top, and they actually have right there within that area on the top the Laurel Falls change because it's news. If you click on that, you'll go down and you'll read about the whole thing and the data usage and the pilot strategy, and you know, kind of why they're doing it. There's a link on your time entry area for www.recreation.gov. You'll click on that and it'll take you to recreation.gov page. If you scroll down, you'll see this Great Smoky Mountains National Park vehicle reservation, tickets and tours. You will click on that, and then you will scroll down some more, and basically the only one sitting there is Laurel Falls Trail Parking. So you'll click on that and you'll book it that way. Something you're going to want to know, this is important, entry and exit times. Vehicles must arrive at the time of their reservation. Early entry will not be allowed. Vehicles arriving more than 30 minutes after the start time shown on their reservation will be turned away. Reservations do not permit re-entry. Reservations are for a 2-hour window. Vehicles must exit the parking lot 2 hours after the start time shown on the reservation. Reservation holders will park first and then check in at the check-in kiosk. Another thing that's very important, please have a printed or a digital copy of the Laurel Falls Trailhead parking reservation ticket available to be scanned upon entry. Please be sure to download the digital mobile device because obviously you are in the mountains and there is no service. So you go through all this, you put your reservation in, you purchase your ticket, all that stuff, and you get up there and you forget to do that, you're not going, you're not getting in. So that's really important to know. But anyways, yeah, that is the point of today's discussion video. I would love to know your thoughts on this whole topic and situation. I just, like I mentioned before, I think the pricing was a little much. I 100% understand the reservation aspect. I think that alone is gonna limit and make the trail more enjoyable for people to not be overloaded with the amount of people that do show up there. But the pricing is just, whew. You can't put a price on nature, to me. And I know, like, state parks charge $5, $7, depends which one you go to. And that goes to maintenance and upkeep and things like that. But it's $5, $5. I just think that would have been a more reasonable amount. And I would love to hear from you guys. Please comment, like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and obviously all my hiking videos and some UTV stuff. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.